economy with us this afternoon. We say welcome, sir, on top Wazobia FM. You didn't hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So welcome. And the people that are listening to us, please pay attention because you get to start from somewhere. From the beginning, we want to know this Reeddi Technologies, and they said they've been startup business for 2018. And I go like make you tell us how una take start and waiting be the idea where they behind the matter where una they run with. I believe say una see a vision and then it is very clear. But of course we need to see them through your eyes. May the people get to know more about these Reeddi Technologies.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on your show. Do I speak direct English or do I speak?
No, not pidgin. We they speak for here, but try. They're comfortable. Okay, relax.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks so much again. Thanks for your question. We started in 2018, as you mentioned, and our goal as a company, provide electricity to people, to provide clean electricity to where none exists. And what we try to do is to build hardware and software solutions that allows us to do that. So what we do with the Reeddi capsule is that we build a very simple capsule. This capsule I have here, and it's as simple enough that, like you can see, it's you have power in your hand. It has both AC and DC power, so you can it's very simple. It's a plug and play solution that you can plug it and you just have electricity on the go.
Okay, sorry, sir, I get cut you in because of waiting you show us now. That waiting you show us now. Now waiting people go feel move about from place to place. Now something where be say you go feel move around with.
Yeah, it's very easy. I'm holding with just one hand, so it's easy to move around. We have an handle with it too for anybody that want to use an handle. So it's just a very, very simple and easy to move around solution. We say that with Reeddi capsule you have power in your hands.
All right.
That's
nice. Nice one. So wisdom.
All right. Mr. Olu, I beg you try make you add small pidgin for us so that we go no say people go no say they was
they don't they try make it relax. May we no rush them.
Okay. All right. So the question I want to give you now, Mr. Olu, be say we know say Reeddi don't they recognized by very, very top organizations across the world. They don't recognized by MIT, Stanford, Cisco, IEE, World Energy Council for their innovation. Reeddi don't go far well. So the question I want to ask you now be say how all this recognition don't contribute to the growth of the company since 2018.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much for that question, Wisdom. Yeah, the contribution we already get across all these power starters don't help us build a lot of like very interesting technical and like operational partnerships, and those partnerships are like very, very instrumental to like where we are today. Like we've been able to get like the partnerships that we get from all some of these, because some of these companies are very technical. So like IEEE, ASME provide some kind of like technical like support, and technical I mean like engineering, like core engineering support where require all the like nitty-gritty engineering. And also some of those stuff also came with some kind of funding, and those funding were very instrumental to us going up the ground. Remember when we started in 2018, I was a student at the University of Toronto. So now student I be for University of Toronto then when we start. So I did do school, I run the company too. And it's quite challenging combining both together, but like because of the support we got from these organizations, we're able to get some of the startup capital and some of the expertise that we need to actually like get the company off the ground. Because I mean it took us a lot of like research. Like I said, we did over 7 iterations of like our products, and all those iterations are like at least $3,000 each. So it's very, very like all these things that we have to do was quite expensive, and we have like luckily we got some of these partners to fund it. And yeah, it's I mean their support has been very, very amazing, and as well it also gave us a lot of like publicity. Like it put us on top like satellite where we sabi what we do across the world, and that also brought a lot of like partnerships and like a lot of good stuff.
All right, so we still dey move on. And Nigeria, no forget say we dey talk power solution. For today, the topic now building a carbon neutral economy. And because of that, we bring the CEO Reeddi Technologies, Mr. Olugbenga Olubanjo. Now, what we go so proceed to ask more questions, but still no forget why the conversation they go on. And you get any question to ask, it's very easy for you to send them on top the WhatsApp, okay? So now, Mr. Olubanjo, we been here say Reeddi be one of the people where win the $100K funding from the 2020 USADF / All on Nigeria of Grid Energy Challenge. Now, I would like make you tell us some of the heights and achievements where una don't gather so far, especially through that funding, because one thing not to get a vision, then the other one now for you to if you get somebody where go fit team up with you to fit make them come to life. So we go like know waiting be some of these achievements where una don't get over the years.
Yeah, thanks so much for your question again. Some of the agreements we don't get over the after the funding from Olon, which has been very instrumental, is bringing a lot of capsules into Nigeria. So right now we have hundreds of capsules in Nigeria as we speak. Some of them are for sale, some of them are for rental. We are renting the capsules. We are expanding like our radio station in like our radio station locations in Nigeria. So before long, it was just a location. Right now, we are looking at 2. We actually have like we are doing also like more sales. We're also like building a lot of like technology stack. So technology stack. I mean like a lot of software that would allow us to like scale that rental business model that we have. As well, we've also been able to like double like our we've actually quadrupled the number of staffs we have. So we have more staffs now, over 13 staff last my count.
Oh, nice.
And we're just pushing a lot. So it's been quite a very it's obviously been a lot of blessing for us. The funding has been a lot of blessing, and that's helped us like unlock a lot of like new products, new insights. As well, we've also been able to like public the first of its kind paper on like embodied emissions, and some of those activities were funded by some of the funds we got from them. So we've made a lot of progress as a company over the past 9 months, based on when that funding was injected, and we're just excited about other innovations that will be releasing before the end of the year as things scales.
Very nice. CheChe, we did very happy with Reeddi for the work they do since they collect this grant, this funding rather from Olon. Since January, so and that be why we don't bring them for the show to talk more about what they do. But most importantly, last week was the climate week globally, and Reeddi, just to raise more funds, Reeddi Technology, they don't be finalists for what prize they call the Earthshot Prize. Now the Global Environment Prize, the most prestigious global environment prize in history, where they don't design to help change and help repair the planet for the next 10 years. And we dey happy say one of our investing company will be ready like this now. They don't secure final position for this prize. Will be why we will discuss more. And since the climate week. So my question now, Mr. Olu, now tell us more about reaching the finals for this prize and what it mean for Reeddi, and how on a plan to handle in case this winning prize come at the end of the day.
Yeah, thank you so much for your question, Wisdom. So we are trying out the actual prize is obviously it's a £1 million prize, obviously very prestigious. It also comes with a lot of partnerships with global partners from a lot of like companies across the world. I'm very excited about it because we believe the prize will allow us to scale our innovation beyond Nigeria. It also allows us to like build a lot of like other digital infrastructure that is needed for us to like effectively scale both our sales model and as well our rental model. The prize is we are very excited to be among the obviously 15 prestigious companies across the world. I think we are the only Nigerian company, the only West African country. We are very excited about like the potential things that this prize will bring to us as a company, and we also say a big thank you to like the Royal Foundation and everybody like kind of organizing and working tirelessly like make sure this is possible. We think the price is going to be it's going to accelerate some of our milestones. So we have like an innovation plan as a company. We probably have the next 4 or 5 years plan out for us, and hitting this milestone requires getting an injection of fund. Our goal is to raise money, but at the same time, this funding is going to come also to like offset a lot of those milestones and allow us to like get to those milestones like much more quickly. And also, like I said, the fund will also allow us like lower the cost of production per capsule. So when you produce at scale, you automatically get the price reduction due to economies of scale. So we expect the funds also like offset some of those costs. And what that means to an average Nigerian is that the cost of running the capsule will not go up. So we expect to maintain that cost and be able to like kind of spread to more places in Nigeria where more people across Lagos, across the Western Nigeria, and across the broader Nigeria can afford, can kind of like rent the Reeddi capsules like anywhere.
All right, and Nigeria will still there here for you. Now, still Power Solutions, and of course, Mr. Olubanjo still there answer questions to waiting with they talk about. But we seem, it be like say we don't merge plenty questions for you together to fit answer. But then I understand. Say the people go like know more about this carbon neutral economy, and now one of the things where we say, una truly want to enhance more, build more to make the people understand, to help culture, communities, and even make the country a better place. So I go like for anybody when don't really know, the person just bump on top the radio, they listen and they hear carbon neutral economy. I go like make you break them down so that the common man where they on the streets of Nigeria or Lagos go feel understand exactly what they talk about. If you cite some examples for us, and also if you explain one of the things where you show me earlier when we start the program.
Yeah, so thanks so much for that question. So for the carbon neutral economy, the goal is to move from like, so right now there's a lot of like innovations that kind of like negatively impact the environment. So what that means that there are all these innovations there. When people they use them, they produce like harmful like a lot of harmful elements. It goes into the society when it's being used. What we are trying to do as a company is to be that we are kind of sustainability first. Together with impact, where we try to offset the emissions that goes into the environment. So offset like all these soot that comes out of like that goes to the environment when people use this innovation. Like for Reeddi capsule now, when somebody uses the Reeddi capsule, on average, the Reeddi capsule offsets over 160 kilogram of CO2. What that means is that 160 kilogram of CO2 is offset when somebody uses the Reeddi capsule for a particular period of time. Minimum, that's minimum. So that means that it can actually be more than that depending on how you use it on average. And so those are one of the things that we are doing as a company. And what we also have done is also to measure these embodied emissions. So we have a product that we are launching called Tempone, and what that product does is to allow people to measure that emission. So obviously on the rental space, where you can put the quantity on the emissions that you emit to the environment. And the beauty of it is that we all know about climate change is a big thing now. Everybody's talking about it. You can see the way weathers are changing, weather patterns are changing. There are a lot of things coming up in the world, and it's obviously very, very important these are the result of all these harmful elements that we deposited into the atmosphere for a long period of time. So we'll also be able to strike that balance. There needs to be new solutions that either reduce this emission or eliminate it entirely. And that's where we come in. We come in to offset those emissions. So instead of you using generators to pump CO2 into the environment, the Reeddi capsule offset that emission entirely. And we also have a lot of technology that does that, like mini grids, like solar systems. It's a lot of systems that does all these, a lot of clean technology. And like I said, all along is one of the cheerleaders in that space. They invest in a lot of companies, and they invest in a lot of companies that does that. We have rural recruitment agency now with Nigeria also doing a lot of work and making sure these clean technologies are goes into the grassroots, because it might be easy burning firewood to get light. It looks good when you are using it, but it's harmful to the environment itself.
To the environment. Okay. All right,
so all those kind of stuff, we have systems that offset those issues.
All right, but some of the Reeddi Technologies kind of products, they're readily available for people to feel walk into stores or something, or contact Olon or something. How the people, because I ask you questions where they're close to the people. You understand? So because if they listen now, Reeddi Technologies, how be the best way for them? Just like the other guests who bring the other time, where we say, okay, this now where you go find them, this now where you go find them. So I go make you go that route to explain how be the easier way for people to get in contact and try to find those things. Is they out there?
Yes, the ready capsule they out there, in there out there for anybody we want buy them. In there on top Jumia. So if you go Jumia, any like we get them for Jumia.com for anybody that wants to buy. It's gonna be shipped to you. You can buy directly from our website if you want to get free shipping. We can like we deliver it to you like a day or two or less. Like www.reeddi.com. So www.reeddi.com. So like we have it on our website. You can also like we also have like our staffs Nigeria. Like we have an Instagram page that anybody can call. Like we have like numbers there that people can call to like access ready capsules. So we have like all these multiple digital channels that people can use to like access the capsule on as well.
I believe Olon would throw more light into that matter.
Yes, truly, the capsule they readily available. Just go to their website and send on talk. And the beautiful thing about the capsule be say, it use AC and DC power, and it can power almost anything, even your TV, if you power them. And why this conversation good now? Because we just ended the climate week, and we know say we need to reduce some of the carbon emissions. But my question to you now, Olu, now is reducing carbon emissions in Nigeria. We they do enough? Waiting be the where we need more work as regards that aspect. Just explain for us.
Yeah, we try our best actually as a country, given all the challenges we have. We try our best, but obviously there's always a room to do more.
Okay.
Like I said, one of the true things that we are doing in Nigeria is to solve like our present energy challenges. We are delving deeper into like clean technologies, and this obviously gives like a lot of like positive impacts on like the environment, on us as an individual, on like the way we like structure, the way we like the way we or the way we structure, like the way we position ourselves in the global conversation around like climate change and all. I think we have very, very amazing people, Nigerians that that are sharing this. I mean, obviously including Olon. We have like a lot of like other like organizations that are sharing like clean technologies, and these are obviously making things like much more interesting, making the environment much more better for an average Nigerian and for the world in general. So I think we are doing our best in Nigeria actually. Like with the fact that we still have a long way to go in energy to solve our direct energy challenges. I think the fact that we are picking up clean energy solutions to address the challenges is actually like very, very beautiful, and it directly solves some of those what was it called emission challenges. So I think we are doing our best as a country. Obviously, there's always a room to do more and to do better.
All right, and Nigeria will still the progress inside the power solution. But then you were to join us, so hopefully get question for us building a carbon neutral economy. But one of the last questions before we go wrap up because of time, Mr. Olubanjo, and make I ask you about this one. According to the reports where we get the Earthshot Prize, where we say una win, suppose make Reeddi's production cost to reduce them by 30%. I hope I did right, Wisdom.
Yes, correct.
And
correct.
then that means they say it go fee help now to fee successfully utilize data-driven and of course digitally enabled system. But now big English be this, and the people go like know exactly waiting be this. What it be all about, because they need to understand them in the way where they go fit, taking the information.
Yeah, so what we talk for there now say our solution are very, very unique. So beyond selling ready capsule directly, they do like rent as a service. What that means be say if you want to get the ready capsule, you could just walk to your nearest ready station to rent the capsule for like 300 naira. That's what we rent it now.
Okay.
So giving that ease, our goal is to make energy as easy as like accessing milk. So on production end, we expect our production cost to decrease as we produce in scale. And for the digitally enabled systems, what we are talking about is that for people to rent the capsules, we have a platform that we built that automatically reduces due diligence of customers from days to seconds. And like we need like optimize this obviously funding will help us to optimize some of these systems. Will help us to like scale some of our direct sales system as well. Like we have a system where people that want to buy the capsules are not able to afford it upfront, and they want to pay like structured. They want to have like a very structured payment. Right now, we have a banking partner that help us do that. But we believe that process could be much more better, and we are planning to leverage our internal innovation as a company, because we are very young and extremely smart people, and we're trying to leverage that to build new innovations that will make just buying or renting or accessing the capsules or other allied energy devices easy for an average Nigerian and the broader African.
Before Olango crown this conversation in less than 1 minute, sir. I don't know, Wisdom, you get any other question where you want to ask them, because time if you know permit them to put through.
Well, the only question I want to ask is, we know say Reeddi they work on one lab or some lab for Nigeria. We know say we don't yarn this matter before, but I want to ask you again, waiting be the progress of that lab. And you mentioned some rental centers. Briefly tell us which locations where people feel go see this Reeddi product to rent. Are you saying at 300 naira for one day? Tell us more about that, just in 1 minute.
Yes. So for let's start from the rental. From the rental side, we get sites for Mowe and for Abule for now. We are planning to expand to that part of Lagos. We are going to let people know when that time comes. We are working tirelessly to make sure we have stuff in a lot of part of Lagos and Ogun State, and probably Oyo. At the same time, your second question was around the lab. Yeah.
Yes.
So for our lab, we've actually launched a soft digital lab in Nigeria. Like I said, we published our first of its kind white paper on embodied emissions. It was done directly with our associates in Nigeria. So we have a lab already running. The only thing is that we've not just been able to move a lot of stuff we are doing on the hardware to the lab. But right now our software capabilities are done in Nigeria. Okay. Our research capabilities are done locally in Nigeria. We have a research that is currently ongoing by a couple of our associates. And we're bringing in some extra stuff on the hardware. That's still a little bit of factors. Okay. We're going to be exploring that obviously in the next couple of months. It's just a lot of things that we are checking. We're taking it a step at a time as far as innovating is concerned.
All right.
And on the project sell Africa, but for sell for good, introduce the world to Africa and waiting we they capable of. Thank you for this grassroots and of course the information where they come out from Reeddi Technologies, and at the voice of the CEO Reeddi Technologies, Mr. Olugbenga Olubanjo. But we go of the people to know the last information we go come from you now, more how to reach out to you before Olongo if we take over to fit crown this particular one. How be the best way to reach out to you and your team on this platform now?
You just go to our website. Any information you need is on our website, www.reeddi.com, www.reeddi.com. That's you have all the information there, from numbers to emails that you can reach out to us, and we are always just one step away to pick up your calls or whatever. All
right, thank you, CEO Olugbenga Olubanjo of Reeddi Technologies. And of course, Wisdom, over to you. We need to wrap up in 2 minutes.
All right, so as we go, Mr. Olu, thank you so much. We don't yarn well. And follow Olon on social media at Olon Energy for more information. If you see Reeddi for our Instagram page, if you follow them, and if you know if you locate that one, follow me, Wisdom Chapp-Jumbo at W Chapp-Jumbo on Instagram. And then any information you need, I will share with you.
And you go stick at the recap of this segment on different platforms. YouTube, they're there for you on Facebook, and also follow Olon this now Wazobia FM in partnership with the Olon team. And we they bring them to you every Monday. Thank you for every single thing. And hopefully next time, CEO, when you go come here, you go speak pidgin properly with us. Hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed yourself on the show. Oh, bye. All right, now that much I go fit take Nigeria. You go fit listen, and it's nationwide. So you go fit hear from us in different parts of the states where you there in Nigeria. We love you plenty. The name is still CheChe Smith signing out. Wisdom, enjoy your afternoon, bro.
Thank you so much.
When they come back, superstar DJ Indo still on the wheels of steel. It's Monday. We they very Indo no self. They're very serious on top of the show. Next is Women's Corner.